G'day, Chris here, and recently I helped out my friend Ryan the Collector Kid on YouTube. He also collects action figures and that kind of things like I do, so definitely give him a follow. But he had a stall at the recent Collector Zone Toy Fair, which is held every 4 months here in Joondalup in WA, Western Australia. So I helped him out with the stall that he had, and as you can imagine there was a lot of comics, mainly action figures, retro video games, Pokemon cards, Lego, all that kind of stuff. So I didn't buy a ton of comics, I did buy a few action figures, and you can see those on my other channel, G'day Geeks, where I'll show the stuff that I bought from there. But I just wanted to focus on the comics that I bought on this video, on this channel. So as we were packing up, I saw one of the tables, one of the vendors next to us had, you know, mystery bags for $10, they had like 90s ones and that kind of stuff. So on a whim, I thought, yeah, let's grab one of those mystery grab bags for $10, one of the indie ones. So I'm sure what's inside. I'm sure it's not all going to be gold and keys and first appearances and all that kind of stuff. But for $10, it was worth a shot. So in this very unappealing but mysterious brown bag, we're going to see, did I get my $10 worth? Probably not, but it's a fun video anyway. So let's check out the contents of this $10 bag. Alright, so let's open up this bag. I'm not expecting gold in here, that's for sure, but it's definitely worth $10 hopefully. So yeah, $10, you know, it's not going to be a huge loss if there's nothing too exciting in there. Alrighty, so what have we got? So yeah, it was an indie bag, so a lot of independent stuff. So probably stuff I haven't necessarily heard of. So okay, this is interesting. So St. George, a Shadowline Saga from Epic, which was Epic was the Marvel Comics imprint, I think, on more like fantasy and stuff, if I'm remembering that correctly. So St. George number 5. I'm pretty sure I don't have any St. George issues, but this looks like a 80s kind of issue. So there we go. Of course, Valiant Eternal Warrior number 49. I've only got a couple of Eternal Warriors, I'm pretty sure. So there we go. Looks like they left the price tags on all of them. So St. George is worth $5 from the Collector Zone shop, which is the people that were primarily running the fair, and that's also $5. Okay, something a bit older. Dennis the Menace from 1977. Okay, you can see it's got kind of the 50 cents written on pen in there, but that's okay. $10. I mean, a pretty cool cover, not great condition obviously. 1977, so it's 49 years old. Okay, interesting. I'm pretty sure I don't have any Dennis the Menace comics. Okay, this looks like another Epic one, a Dr. Zero, another Shadowline Saga. I'm not sure what that is, but what is that? A Bill Sienkiewicz artwork, perhaps, potentially. Interesting. Okay. Alan Moore Supreme, The New Adventures, number 44 from Maximum Press. Stephen Platt cover. Interesting. Again, I mean, that guy kind of looks like Golden Age Sandman, doesn't he? Okay. Okay, I recognise this cover. In fact, I think I already have this cover. But yes, you can see Cyberforce issue 4, but from Image Comics, Mark Silvestri cover, and a bit of a chrome on half of his face, whoever that guy is. Another Shadowline Saga. Okay, most of these worth $5. The Cyberforce one was worth $8 apparently. So Powerline number 7, again from Epic Comics. Interesting cover. John Sable is a title I'm familiar with, and Shatter, I think that must be a bonus feature or something inside this comic, and with a cool Mike Grell artworks. That's, what's that, number 30. Last two, Next Man. Okay, cool. Not the key issue of Next Man, which had Hellboy's first appearance, but this is John Byrne's Next Man issue number 8 from Dark Horse Comics, 1992 by the looks of it. And finally, Ultra versus Ultra Force, which I think I've got the first issue of, and they had some action figures in a cartoon in the 90s, I remember as well. So okay, part 1 of 5, Black September, I guess that was a crossover. So this is from Malibu Comics, back when they were producing comics, and this is okay, the Black Knight, when he was in the Avengers as well. He stepped into some of the Ultra Force titles. There we go. $10 comics. You know, did I get $10 worth? Possibly. I mean, you could probably sell them for at least $1 each, but it's a pretty cool grab bag of miscellaneous titles. So an interesting mix, as I expected. I mean, look, it's worth just flicking through these and seeing the old ads and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's pretty cool that these range from the 70s to the 90s, and I did do a quick Wikipedia search with the Shadowline Saga, and that was a sub-imprint, really, of Marvel Comics. So there was Marvel, and then Epic Comics, and then the Shadowline Saga was an imprint of Epic Comics. And that then ran from 1988 to 1990 and included these three titles here, which is Powerline, St. George, and Dr. Zero. But yeah, I mean, will I get the rest of these? Doubtful. But as I say, all of this is worth at least $10. The next Collector Zone Fair here in WA in Australia is held on August 23rd. If you're interested in going, as I said, they have stuff for everybody. So there you go. Just a quick video to show you what I picked up for my $10 assortment of comics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.